Howdo, and welcome back to GeoSketcher. We're going to jump in today into a map all about the Peak District. This map's been lovingly created by a Dominic Loveland, a user of the game GeoGuessr, and we're going to jump straight in, drawing what we see and trying to work out where we are. As we do this, we're going to do it under a time limit. The time limit is going to be determined by the roll of a dice. We're going to have 9 minutes around, which is our longest geosketching session yet. Unless, of course, you've joined us for the live streams, where we take a lot longer, play along together, and have a lot of fun. If you want to play along with us right now, you'll find a challenge link down in the descriptions below. So let's jump in. We've got a bit of a change of format. As you can see, the layout of the screen has changed if you have previously joined us for some games of geosketching. And the general gist of it is we don't allow ourselves to move. We have a time limit, and we have to draw what we can see and also guess where we are. So straight away, we're in a bit of a pickle. But we'll see what we can get up to. We need something to draw. I mean, there's some beautiful buildings. Do we try and draw this house here? Maybe we just focus on this window. Do a nice render of this window. And so the Peak District is somewhere which is very dear to my heart. Grew up on the edges of the Peak District towards Greater Manchester. And still live in that direction. Frequent the Peak District fairly often for walking and hiking and all sorts of different things. Obviously at the moment we're not getting out there quite as much as we wish we could, but the days will return in time when we can don our hiking boots and get out among the peaks again. A lot of the ideas of where we are is going to come from my local knowledge of the area. So if you're out there and you're playing along and you don't know the Peak District that well, good luck trying to keep up with me. Why do I have to jinx these things? Just check we're still recording. We are, and then we'll carry on with our little drawing. So I can guarantee now that I am not going to do as well as I want to do on this on these guesses, because I've jinxed it. It's just going to be the way it's going to be. Now I think here we're somewhere near the Yonder Man's Cafe. On the way out from Buxton and Chapel on the Frith into the peaks. The road perhaps over to towards Matlock and Bakewell. Can't right now remember the name of that road, but maybe it'll come to me. Right, so straight away we have got our little peaked window here, which is a beautiful window. Our perspective is a little bit off, but we'll forgive ourselves. We always do. Because the fun bit of this is getting a drawing done. It's not necessarily about it being 100% perfect. If we wanted 100% perfect, we would be live streaming this and spending a lot longer for drawing. Sunday nights, if you're around, is kind of set in as a point of live streaming for me. You'll find me over on Twitch, painting and drawing, and come along, have a chat, insult the ball spot if you wish. But it's been a really good laugh. We have the chat getting involved, hunting down the maps because we can play more challenging maps. We've got some fun little mini games planned. If people want to come along and join, you're more than welcome. So we've got 4 minutes left on this drawing. We just went with something kind of semi-simple here, but it gives us that little bit longer to get a drawing together, which is nice. Just to give it indication that there's tiles coming up this way. So this is actually, the peak of the roof actually comes, this is where my angle's all off, my angle of attack. We're looking more up at it than I've kind of taken the 3D form and worked how it's shaped in my head, and as I'm looking straight at it. But you know, we live and learn. It's something that I get used to doing, working in the industry I work in, supporting engineering. You have to understand shape and form and work from a technical diagram to understand what you're looking at and what is wanted by the student who you're supporting. So you can see that we've started to get this shape in. We've got 3 minutes left. I'm going to try and complete this drawing and then make a guess. That is going to be the theme of this session. Can we get a drawing we're happy with and then make our guess? I mean, we know we're going to be in the Peak District, so we can always just throw down a rough guess as to where we are. But I think we kind of, like I said, somewhere off. I think it's the A6. Or is the A6 the one that heads through Buxton? Driven this road, I think, over towards Monsaldale, if I remember correctly. Yeah, if I have any time, I'll be able to dive in and get a little bit of a hunt round. It's the road over that goes over towards Mapleton and various places. We've got 2 minutes remaining. We've got some of these brick details in here. Just a little hint that there's a brick coming down. We'll quickly put in hints of roof tiles, a bit coming back. So this is kind of tiled as well, so we'll put some lines coming across this way and just a few hints of downward lines to divide up the tile. And then this is coming back right under this shape here, like that. And then we'll just hint again the tiles coming across the roof this way. Dividing that up into 4, trying to keep it aligned so that it at least looks somewhat believable. There we go. We've got ourselves this little rooftop. We've got 50 seconds to make our guess. And then, so I think we're on this road. Through Sparrow Pits, then you come down, and down, and then I think we're here. Wardlow. I just feel like, is it Monsaldale? Monsal Head, fantastic, big, impressive valley. I can't see the pictures on here, but you never know, we might land on that next. So we're going to put it there, and then we're going to just quickly. Oh no! Don't move your guess. We're going to close that. 10 seconds remaining. I don't have time for anything else. Those 9 minutes really do creep up on you. Oh, we weren't. We were somewhere completely different. from Wetton, which is very apt because that means we can have some nice alliteration in our title. A window. Oops. Would be nice if my writing didn't just fail halfway through. Window in Wetton. Well, it's obviously I haven't driven on that road. Not where I thought it was. Maybe I've driven through. It's a bit further south, down towards Thorke's Cave. Lovely walking area. But I could have sworn that we were up here. Oh well, we move on. Another 9 minutes, another round. And here we go. New Haven Services. A515, tyres and exhaust. Okay, that gives us a clue straight away. And we can see Matlock on the A6 this way. So that gives us an idea of where we're going to be near. What do we try and make a drawing of? Let's go for that. We've got time. We can have a nice little petrol station in our added to our sketchbook. So try and get our perspective lines a bit better this time. And that's got a band of dark around it with a light band at the top. Just like that. It's got 2 posts coming down, so we've already, again, messed up our perspective. Oh well. Perhaps we try and fix it. So it's going to be more like that, and then we can see the underside, which is going to be something a bit. And we've got post coming down at this side over here, and then a post coming further on here. We've got this big tanker, which is just a big cylinder here at the front with a box on the front. So again, it's just about building up, like I always say, and I seem to go on and on about, building up those basic shapes. If people would like, I'm more than happy to, well, I'm planning on starting a little basics on how to draw. Maybe there's some little crumbs of wisdom I've learned over my years of sketching and drawing that would be useful out there on the internet. Who knows? Who knows? The only way to find out is by putting it out there. See if people watch it. See if people enjoy it. But if people are interested in that, there's a little subscribe button just down below. And a comment box where you can say if you want to see that happen or not. How would you feel about a little drawing series? Perhaps challenges for people to complete and share the results of. Got a big sign over here. But at the end of the day, the important bit is that you're having fun, that you're enjoying yourself, and that you are enjoying whatever it is you're doing out there. If that's just sitting, relaxing and watching along, that's fine. If you want to be creative and have a go at geosketching yourself, that's also great. You are the master of your own destiny, and you can pretty much do whatever you like. Unless, of course, that is go outside for more than an hour's exercise at the moment. Spend time with your loved ones and all that things while COVID is going on. Then you're just going to have to wait a few more months And hopefully, if everything Mr. Johnson and the rest of the cabinet are talking about is going to go ahead, we will be a little bit more free to get out there. But we'll wait and see. We shall wait and see. So you can see that I'm a little bit off here with the whole perspective. We can technically see a little bit further behind this than we can, but again, it's total butler. There we go. Right, so we're on a north to south road. We can see we're looking south here with Matlock in Cromford this way, and we are in New Haven. So we said we won't guess until we finished our drawing this time, Mark, so don't back out on your commitment now. So let's try and get some What do you guys think? Do you think it's a bit more daring to have less time to guess? Or do you prefer seeing the time spent on the drawings rather than worrying a little bit about where we're going to be and what we're going to get? What does the front of this lorry look like? It's a man lorry, so we've got our big grille on the front and across the front, and then some writing across it too. And so we'll just start adding these bits in. Hopefully you've all had a good few days since you last visited us over here geosketching. What have you been up to? Let us know in the comments. Let me see some of your creations. And I'm always happy to hear from people who watch along as to how their days are being spent. To the few people out there that I know who watch, you are in the midst of studying. Wishing you all the best out there. Hoping your grades are coming in well. Your assignments are getting moved forward. And hopefully, if you're one of the students who frequent my workshop, hopefully we'll be back in working practically rather than remotely in the near future. We're all ready to get students back up and running when we can. Guidance and governance permitting, of course. Seems to be the line of the year. Yes, we'll be back in as long as we're allowed to be. And here we have a little petrol station, 46 seconds remaining. Do we try and ink the rest of this? Oh, this is a bit nerve-wracking actually, even with 9 minutes on the clock. But it gets you learning nice and fast what to draw, where to leave lines out. And it really is, especially if you're doing buildings, a great way of learning shapes. 14 seconds remaining. Oh, bugger. Right, so we're just going to throw something down and then we're going to try and come in and... Oh, Matlock. It's down this way. Ashbourne. Wow. I was desperately looking for Matlock on the map, which is here. We were a little bit too south. Bit of panic going on. Had we have had more time, we probably could have got that. Probably could have got that. We had the sign for Matlock heading off in this direction towards the A6. With the fact we're on the A515. It would have been a really good... we didn't get the top done. Maybe I'll come back to it at some point. These can all be used as reference sketches for obviously making a finer piece of artwork. I need a bit more time on them. But with the spirit of GeoSketcher, we're going to move on. And thank you for joining us for the first part. Hopefully you're enjoying yourselves. We've had a couple of good rounds there. Not bad guesses. They've not been the best guesses ever, but we'll see how it plays out in the next part, which will be linked here or on the channel. You'll find it if you want to watch it. And I'll see you for the next part. Have a good time. I'll see you over there.